as you can probably see, I have managed to discover the art of putting a movie together on the laptop, so hopefully my vlogging attempts will be a little bit better. As you guys may or may not know, I work at Rock City in Nottingham, which is the best venue in town. Trust, #1 place to go and get your rock kicks. And one of the perks of working at Rock City is going to see the gigs. And one gig that I went to see recently was Jamie T. So I thought I'd tell you a bit about Jamie T and some other gigs that I've been to there. There was no real hiccups. At all. However, he didn't play I Cantina, which was, well, ridiculous as far as I'm concerned. He was fantastic. It was last Tuesday. He was really, really good. Very good, like with the audience, the rapport, as it were. He was fantastic with that. Been to see there recently is Shikari. I actually ended up going to see them at their after show party in the rescue rooms, which was really good. Well, it wasn't an official after show party. You just sort of found the drummer and the bassist there, and got drunk with those guys, and they were really, really cool. So, you know, good guys to hang out with. But also, the gig was amazing. I've been to see them at something called Rock on the Meds, which is in Stamford every year, and I don't really remember much of it. I was pretty monged out at the back of their tent, and all I can remember of it was I thought I was having an amazing time, but actually the set was that they were just sort of messing up the whole time. The only thing that seemed to be working was like the lasers, and that was about it. But this time, the only technical fault that they did have was the bassist. His bass stopped working halfway through the first song, so it sort of made their entrance a little bit less epic. But yeah, but for me, it was amazing. After that, there was no more technical difficulties. If you're not a fan of the first album, then if you're not a fan of the second album, then maybe this tour, you know, wouldn't have been for you, because it sort of played heavily on the second album. Things like Johnny Sniper, which obviously has been cut for a while now, still weren't being played. Sorry You're Not a Winner was on, as far as I can remember. Oh yeah, definitely. Sorry You're Not a Winner was on. But it played heavily a lot on the second album. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think that the second album was a lot better than the first. That's obviously personal opinion, and there are quite a few people that disagree with me on that. And in fact, I think they've like maybe lost a few fans for trying to go mainstream. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. Tell me your thoughts on Shikari and their second album, because I'd really like to find out. I mean, obviously all of my friends that I've spoken to really do like the second album, so yeah, I'd really like to hear your views on that one. And then Less Than Jake. Less Than Jake is a band that I've loved for a very, very long time. Proper fan of theirs. I never got the opportunity to see them though, and last year I got to see them at Rock City. I'm sorry, but they could probably do nothing bad. I love them so much. They were really, really good. I mean, critically, if I was thinking about it, I mean, the only thing I would have criticised throughout the whole experience was I wish I'd seen them when I was younger, and I was all about getting down in the pit and having a righteous old time. But unfortunately, nowadays, I'm more about listening to the music and watching it and experiencing the gig experience rather than going and getting my head beaten in, which I used to really love doing. So yeah, those are the Rock City gigs that I've been to recently. If you'd like to tell me about any of your gigs that you've been to see, or want to hear my opinions on any other gigs, then you know, or ask me if I've been to see any other gigs, then that would be really cool. If you want to send me a message on anything else you'd like me to discuss, related, gig related, you know, music, Doctor Who, nerdy sort of stuff, anything really, politics, I'll sort of be discussing on this channel. So, over and out.